Hello. Hi. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Sometime last week or this week, yeah, I made a video saying I was going to share my working experience with the legendary Sammie Okposo, and it's one experience I don't think money can ever buy. It's one experience I'm grateful to God for giving me the privilege to pass through his tutelage, learn so many things from him. I count myself as being blessed to be one of the many people, that had the privilege of passing through his tutelage, and I'm forever grateful to God and for him. All right, so 2010, I came back from Abuja to Lagos. Before then, I was already a huge fan of the legendary Sammie Okposo. I will download his songs. I will listen to his songs. I will every material that he was involved in. I will digest and take everything in. And then whenever I'm doing praise and worship in church, there is no way I will not sing Good God. If you know the song Good God is now waiting, I will give you back here. I will always include that song on my praise list, by force, by fire. And then there's this big auntie, big sister of mine in the choir, Auntie Bimbo Fatkasi. I will tell her how much I so much want to work with the guy, how much I love the guy, and how much I want to be around him. And she will tell me, don't worry, God will make it happen at his own time. And then unconsciously, I found myself sounding somehow. She would say to me, you're beginning to sound like Sammie Okposo. I'm like, really? That will get me so excited. I'll be like, oh, wow. Okay, so around 2011, I ran into, MK, his tenor singer then, somewhere around Selebe. I ran into him and I was like, bros, joking like that, I said, bros, when you go retire so that I could take over from you. And then we laughed about it. He was like, don't worry, I go soon retire, Don't worry, she won't work with Sammie. You go walk, you go run. And then we exchanged contact. I saved his number as Sammie Okposo's tenor singer, Kennedy. December 2012, I was at an event at a hotel. I was supposed to lead praise and worship for an event with my church young people's choir then. So I just got a call from Kennedy, from Minister Ken. He said, Emeka, where you dey? I said, I'm at a hotel. He said, Oga, get yourself to Surulere now. There's an audition holding for tenor singers for those that want to. Maybe you want to work with some people. I'm like, are you serious? He said, I'll send you the address. You rush there now. I said, okay. He sent me the address. I went to meet the coordinator of the event I went for. That's Nathaniel Odofia. I said, Nat, I beg. This is an opportunity. This opportunity that just came out right now. Please, I beg. Can someone else do the praise and worship so I can go for the audition? He said, okay, no wahala. Thank God for Nat for agreeing for me to go, because if he did not allow me go, I would have missed that opportunity. He said, okay, no wahala. We'll get someone else to sort it out. No wahala, you can go. I rushed down to Surulere. Getting to the office, I saw like 10, 11 other guys, in the reception. I was like, hey, God, this amount of people for tenor singer audition. I was discouraged. I was scared. I was scared, really. And then Mr. BC, his Baba's PA, came out and said, you're here for the auditions? I said, yes. He said, please, write your name and phone number there. Before then, there's this guy. In fact, there was this guy inside the studio. Because, the way the studio is, you can hear a little bit of what is going on in the studio. I was hearing this guy sing. The kind of riffs and runs where they come off for that guy mouth. Jesus. People can sing in this life, oh. I said to myself, should I just turn back and just go home? And just tell MK that I got there late. Because the guy can sing. The guy can sing. Hey! I said, no, we dey here. No, let's just try. The highest thing that will happen is they won't pick you. So I stayed there. A few other guys entered and did their stuff and came out. And then suddenly Baba came out. I was literally just looking at this tall, dark, huge man I've always admired from afar. I was amazed at his presence. You know, he said to me, "You're here for the auditions?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Yeah, get into the studio." I stood up, I was shaking. If you've not been in these shoes before, you won't understand. I was shaking. I walked into the studio. I saw the entire band, like his full band. Timothy, the drummer, said, another Mekwe don't come. Timo, and the minute he said that thing, every other member of the band started laughing. And guess what? This band, they will laugh out tears from your eyes. When he said that, because I didn't understand what Mekwe meant, you know, I was smiling. Baba just looked at me and said, "Oga, you think we're here for jokes? Sit down and pick up the mic and sing." I sat down, I was shaking. I picked up the mic. He said, "Sing. That is why you're here, Abby." I said, "Yes, sir." I looked at Deji on the keyboard. I said, "Give me C sharp." And then the minute I mentioned, she said, Baba now thought like them, like, "They sing for C sharp?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Okay." Did you give me C sharp? The next thing that came out of my mouth was, "Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely. You're altogether worthy. You're altogether wonderful to me." Baba said, "Stop." I said, "Hey, Mecca, you don't mess up. And Mecca, you don't mess up. Mecca, you don't mess up." The whole place was quiet. He stepped out. BC opened the door of the studio and called on Mr. BC. Come. Brought out money and gave to BC. I said, give the other guys at the reception. I found what I'm looking for. Wow. 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 And he said to me, "Oga, I hope you're ready to work, because we're not here for games. This is serious business." I said, "Yes, sir." "You're ready for work?" I said, "Yes, sir." That's how we started. Right there and there, rehearsals started.